It's 9:03. Western Michigan University's Department of Occupational Therapy has just received a legacy donation that will change the future for students in the program. This donation comes from two longtime friends of the program, Dr. Fred Sammons and Dr. Barbara Ryder. Well, this morning, Dr. Nancy Hawk, the department's chair, is joining us in studio to tell us what this donation will mean for the program. All right, we'll talk about the donation here in just a little bit. By the way, this is a huge gift for you guys.
It's a huge gift.
But tell us about these friends. These are longtime friends of the program. Who are these people that are giving back to your university?
Dr. Barbara Ryder is the previous chair of our department, and Dr. Fred Sammons, he is an entrepreneur and occupational therapist. Both have had a long-standing relationship with our department, giving in many ways of their time, of their support, and also financially.
Yeah, and of course, you know, aside from the support, what sort of impact have they made on this field?
Well, Dr. Fred Sammons was noted as the 100th most influential occupational therapist in the United States in celebration of OT's anniversary, along with another, actually, emeriti of our department, Dr. Barbara Hemphill. But Barbara Ryder and Dr. Fred Sammons have been hugely impactful with our students as being role models, as being educators, and supporters of our profession.
Yeah, it sounds like this is going to be something that you guys will be able to put to pretty good use. We were talking in the break before we got on here, just exactly where that money is going to go to. Can you kind of tell us, you know, how is this going to benefit your students, and in turn, you know, they'll be able to go out into society and use the tools that you give to them during this program. So what is that you guys are going to be able to use with this funding?
Sure. The gift creates an endowment. The endowment earns money, and then that money can be used to support students. So this it's going to be housed within our department, so the department can decide how the funds are used for students. This could be to establish scholarships, that money goes directly to students. It could be to help support students attending either our state OT conference or our national OT conference. The funds could be used to purchase equipment. We run several pro bono clinics on campus, and so this could be used to purchase some equipment that then students will learn how to use while they're in the clinic and prepare to go out into the community to treat patients.
Very cool. So some hands-on experiences, hands-on opportunities that could come with this gift.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be able to hear about this opportunity that's going to be given to students with donations that you've received in the past, whether it be from somebody else or Dr. Sammons and Dr. Ryder as well. What other types of donations have gone into the OT program at Western that have helped to bring some of those skills to your students there?
Right. Well, we are fortunate in that we have our program is actually 102 years old. Wow. Our program was the 5th program in the country to be accredited, and so we have a long-standing history of donors that have been very generous to our program. So we have several scholarships. We have the Sandra Edwards Scholarship, and that provides scholarships for students on top of many others that support students each year financially.
Okay, and of course, so that program has been around for a long, long time. There's a newer program within this department too, the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program, launched in 2022. Can you tell us about that, and how have the strides that you guys have made in the last several years, what have those strides looked like for students?
Yeah, so actually this current legacy gift is in return, we are naming our OTA program, which is now called the Sammons Ryder Occupational Therapy Assistant Program, and we're having a naming celebration tomorrow evening in honor of this gift with friends and family of the donors and students and faculty. And so the OT program was the 5th accredited program for occupational therapy. The OTA program is also the 5th accredited bachelor's level OTA program. And so that is somewhat new. And so this program started in 2022. And this allows students to enter the field with a bachelor's degree and go out and earn a living and then be set up for success and growth later. So a student could either enter our OTA program and finish and be done and go out and work as an occupational therapy assistant, they have a bachelor's degree, so they could be set up to be a leader in a therapy department. They could teach at the community college level, do many things with that on top of treating patients. If they decide they want to go on later for graduate school, they're already set up at a time when they're most likely to be able to go to college and complete a bachelor's degree. They're set up to go on to get either a degree in business if they want to be a rehab manager, or go on to become an occupational therapist. So there's lots of choices for students.
So really it's more so the building blocks of that industry, and then you can take and run with it
Right.
on whatever path you want to go down.
Right, and otherwise, our graduate program, students can enter that with a degree in anything related. How much better prepared student will have if they have an undergraduate degree as an occupational therapy assistant.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to help our students be more prepared from the get-go and make this pipeline to continue to educate fantastic clinicians in our field.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's incredibly exciting to hear about. I'm sure that the students are really excited too. Now, you said this program's been around for over 100 years now.
Yes.
How has the program changed in that amount of time?
Wow. Well, our program was started with just 2 students.
Okay.
And then moved to a bachelor's level requirement, then a master's level requirement, and now we offer the clinical doctorate. So students enter with a completed bachelor's degree, and then they're in our program to get their OT degree for 2 years and 10 months.
Wow, okay, so really some spectacular learning that can happen here and take place for students entering your program. You know,
Yes.
you've been a part of the journey for this program. What does it mean to you to see this gift come through for not only for the faculty and staff that you guys have there in this program, but also the students as well?
Right, I think it really highlights our occupational therapy assistant students. And so with the Salmons Rider OTA program, we can elevate the OTA opportunity for students to get a completed bachelor's degree and then work as the teammate with the OTRs out in the community.
Yeah. We were,
And they also do, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
They, as part of the program, they complete a baccalaureate project, which is a special project, kind of like an honors project. And it really puts them into an area where maybe OTs don't practice, or into a specialized area of investigation, and allows them to have additional, more self-directed learning, and something that they're interested in.
Yeah, something that we were talking about before we got on here at 9 a.m. Was that this endowment fund will allow your department specifically to control it. So, you know, you have the funding that you guys are able to kind of control and direct where it needs to go to within that program. Can you talk about that?
Right. The funds are at the discretion of the chair, which is our department, and then we make decisions collectively. All of our decisions that we make are usually a group decision with faculty and staff involved. And so we can see, you know, things may change as years change and the market changes, but, you know, right now a big need are student anxiety, financial needs. So if we see that, wow, we need to support our students with something special, we can make that determination and give students the support where they need it. Could be board exam prep, could be all kinds of things that we can support students.
Very cool. Something that you guys will be able to control and kind of divvy up as you see fit.
Sure.
Let's talk about the event that's happening to honor this brand new endowment fund that will go toward the OTA program.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of alluded to kind of what we can expect, but for those folks that want to come and honor, maybe that's people within WMU that want to come there.
Yeah, and this is an invited event.
Okay, it's an invited event.
Yeah.
So what can people expect for that?
So we're having a special event tomorrow evening at Heritage Hall, and invites have been sent out, and we're really looking just to celebrate and honor our 2 donors, as they've been such a huge support for not only our department, but our profession as a whole. in the state of Michigan and nationally through our national organization.
Pretty cool.
That's incredibly exciting to hear about. Yeah, so as you're talking to like prospective students, maybe people that want to transfer into the program, what would you tell them about this donation, but just the program in general that would be really exciting, new things that you guys would have coming up that you would be able to offer to prospective students?
Well, and I think one thing that really sets our programs apart, meaning the OT program and the Salmons Rider OTA program, is that we do offer, right now this semester we're running 11 pro bono clinics where we provide hands-on experiences with our students, and we call them enrichment services. So people in the community, if they have either maxed out their insurance, using their own insurance, getting services for therapy, or they have huge copays or deductibles and are unable to financially attend therapy, or maybe they're uninsured. We provide these pro bono services, and we have clinics in Grand Rapids and in Kalamazoo. And these clinics provide services for students to get hands-on experiences, patients to get services that they otherwise would be unable to get. And so students get hands-on experience, but we also benefit the community in so many ways through these currently 11 clinics that we're running through our department.
Yeah, the community benefits, but also your students do, because they're getting that hands-on experience. Can you talk about just briefly?
And our faculty actually benefit too, because it keeps them relevant in the community and in the clinic, and gives lots of real-life examples to use as they're educating students.
Well, very cool. It sounds like you guys have a good thing going with the continuation of the OT program, but also with this fund for the OTA program. Congratulations to you guys, and good luck with the program in the future, Nancy. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Of course. All right.